and mesdames et messieurs, welcome to the Vincent Charles Project. I'm your host, Mr. Vincent Charles. And instead of engaging in glib repartee with my co hosts, we're just going to get straight into it. I'll introduce them, and then we're just going to start talking about Remo fucking Williams. Ordy, how are you, brother?
Well, I have the misfortune of being white, born white,
Yes.
but don't hold that against me.
It's not your fault.
It's not my fault.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
It's not
Hey,
your fault.
Marty, it's not your fault. What can you say about this movie? Holy crap! I mean,
It is.
Patrick Kilpatrick is in it.
Everybody and their mother is in this movie. Fucking
Everybody and their mother is in it. Wilford Brimley is in it.
Wilford Brimley, Reginald Vell Johnson, William Hickey,
Joel Grey.
everybody and their mother is in this movie. But
Yeah.
we'll discuss that in a moment. We're gonna go right to it. Jeff Monk of the 36th Lesson. How you doing, brother?
I'm only here to see if Jimmy can walk.
Now he can be an example for courage.
I'm hating life right now, but thank you for asking.
Oh, dude, those soap opera bits, they were funny as fuck. Oh my god.
You didn't think I was going to go something simple, did you?
No, you never do, and that's why we love you. But where are you gonna go? Oh shit. Janelle, how you doing?
Well, am I old for an apricot? Yes. For a head of lettuce, even more so. For a mountain, I haven't even begun in years.
There
But
you
for a lady, I am just right.
go. God, everybody coming out with the quotes right out the gate. God, I love you guys. Holy shit.
But yeah, the movie was all right.
Okay.
Now, in my defense, I was a little under the weather yesterday, so kind of watching it, feeling a little miserable. But yeah, I enjoyed my time with it.
Okay, that's fair. That's
Like I said, it was better than LA Story and Big Trouble in Little China.
I swear to God, every time you say that, baby Jesus cries.
and every time you say that, my finger inches closer to the mute button.
I have to agree with her as far as Big Trouble Little China. I like Remo better.
It's a fun movie. It really is.
Okay.
And according to how my son rated the movie, he agrees as well.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I can understand the disparity between this film and Big Trouble in Little China, but by God, if anybody comes on this show and starts bad mouthing LA Story again, we go outside. We're going to tangle by the flagpole. That's all there is to it.
I just didn't get it. That's not nearly as bad as Picard in season 1 of Picard saying science fiction. I just don't get it. Like, you're in the science fiction. Like, if you were from LA and said you don't get LA Story, okay, I got questions.
It's like in Firefly. Are we talking about psychic powers? It seems a little sci-fi. You live on a spaceship, honey.
Oh, shit. See, there you go. On the big screen. My nephew, 9, loves Remo Williams. My brother watched it with him last night. And that's awesome. You should watch it with him every night because it's that kind of movie.
Mr. Campbell.
And that one will probably stay on the big screen. Oh, goddamn. Press it to silence.
But I think we all have to talk about burgers.
Yes, and how they speed the way to the grave. Yes.
That's why Americans call it fast food.
Exactly. Oh,
and if you are good, you will get a bowl of rice with a spoonful of honey in it.
And
Not
what did
gonna
I
lie,
have?
that doesn't sound bad.
No,
What
it's
did I
not,
have as
really.
my pre-show movie dinner? Cheeseburgers.
Nice.
You're dead, man, Jeff.
I had fried chicken. I didn't have to eat anybody's ass. I didn't want to for it.
Now, fear is just a feeling, but I was told it was the mind killer.
It's both.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
These are not mutually exclusive.
Actually, I have a whole other theory about fear being the little death. And I put little death in quotes because if you know French, then you actually know what little death stands for. But this is a family show. We're not going to talk
Oh,
about
God.
that.
I think I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. A certain 80s hit that I thought was just a song, and it turned out, oh,
Yeah.
no.
But like I said, family show, not going to get into
Yep.
it. Well, shit, let's go ahead and kick things off. Janelle, give us your unexpurgated thoughts about this film.
I mean, I thought the first like 50 minutes to an hour was a little slow. You know, the whole training segments, they were entertaining. I will say that, but I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for this movie to pick up. Once the Statue of Liberty scene hits, that's when the movie started taking off. The plot starts moving forward, and it's like, okay, now I'm definitely interested. Like where are they going with this? I did kind of expect Fred Ward to act more like he did in Tremors, which might account for like maybe why I'm not like, you know, like saying, oh, this movie's the greatest thing ever. Like if it was a little more Earl in Tremors, then maybe I would have been like, okay, I'll buy this. But yeah, a little different. Not bad, just a little different. Captain Janeway is still Captain Janeway, except now she's a major. And talking a little season 1 Voyager, I can tell, you know, because it was before Voyager ever premiered. But kind of like the dynamic between her and Remo. And this is a dysfunctional family show.
Yes, it is. We put the fun in dysfunctional. It's
But
true.
yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. It was a
Holy
it was a fun...
shit! You take that back. Fred Ward simultaneously underacted and overacted at the same time.
No, I wanted more
He acted
overacting.
perfectly.
No, Fred, as evidence, you know, of the title of the show. This is the Fred Ward Appreciation Society. Fred Ward has never done a bad movie. Seriously, you go through his entire filmography.
Well, I don't know. How was Tremors 2? Because it's been years since I've seen it. I've only seen bits of it.
It was actually good. He
Yeah.
carried the whole damn thing.
Yeah. No, he
Really?
absolutely did. Yeah,
Even
just like
without
Burt
Kevin
Commentary
Bacon?
3.
Yeah, he carried it, and it was an entertaining movie, you know, for what it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
You know, between him and Michael Gross, yeah, they carried the movie.
All right,
And
I'll
also,
buy it.
those were all filmed near me too. So Tremors has a special place in my heart. It's 1 hour from me to the site that they were filmed at in the town of Harmony.
I was gonna say, or do you live in Perfection?
Or Perfection, yeah.
Do you pole vault between the rocks on occasion?
Yes, but
Not since
I
his
don't
last
need a
rail.
stick.
Cannon fodder. What's it used for? My cannon.
Ooh, that is a good point. If anyone's seen Cast a Deadly Spell, that is a very, very good movie. Even
That
though-
show starts in February.
yeah, even though
Yes.
oh, beautiful segue. Yeah. And it's, you know, it's an odd thing, me recommending any movie with Julianne Moore in it, because yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Much as I hate to say it.
David Warner.
Wait.
It's got David Warner.
No, it's got Clancy fucking Brown. That's the reason to watch it. Fred Ward and Clancy
Miss
Brown.
Krabs?
Mr. Krabs himself. SpongeBob, me lad.
You just watching Mr. Krabs knowing that it's the Kurgan just puts
Mhm.
a whole other level of surreal on that show.
It's amazing. It is. It's like you hear Mr. Crab and he's like bebopping around the restaurant, and you hear his voice and you see him in your mind lopping off people's heads, and it's just fucking amazing.
Happy Halloween, ladies. La, 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 la,
Blah,
la.
blah, 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 blah. That one chick. My name is Candy. Of course you are. Oh shit, we're gonna have to do Highlander one of these days.
Yeah. Since there was only one.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's a shame there weren't any sequels for that film, but yeah, absolutely. Normally I would ask Gordy, but instead we're going to mix things up. We're going to go to Jeff. What did you think about the movie? And more importantly, what did the little ones think about the movie?
Well, let's just say this wonderful, wonderful Vermont winter storm that we're having, where it's 0 freaking degrees out, and we're getting 18 plus inches of snow in the next 30 hours. We decided to sit down and watch this movie together. Now, mind you, EP is, I know Aggie still does not believe this, EP is 17. So we put the movie in, and I warned him about how the Asian character is not an Asian actor. And I asked him to find any spot in this movie where he could tell it was not an Asian actor, which he did not find. And we just sat down and had a tremendous time. The laughing, oh my God. So many of Joel Gray's one-liners were delivered to perfection. And what killed me the most is what he said maybe halfway through the movie, right as, no, I guess it was 2/3 of the movie where the dogs show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he said something at that scene where the one goes up the steps and the other one pulls down the other two pull down the firewalk.
Yes. I was laughing.
That was
Well,
great.
We actually paused the movie because he said something to me that I have to agree with everything in my fiber. He goes, Dad, I've never seen a movie portray what the fuck face more accurately than this one has. None of it seemed out of place or overdone. Every what the hell is this reaction was perfect. And
Actually, when you think about it, and I know I brought this up in the green room, but I'll just go ahead and tell everybody else. The guy who directed this, Guy Hamilton, directed 4 James Bond movies. And this is about the closest thing that you'll ever get to an American James Bond movie.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
And it's absolutely amazing. Even though Janelle kind of liked it,
Well,
to be fair,
it was better than LA Story. Yeah.
To be fair, I was a little under the weather. Just being borderline miserable last night.
When Shun ran across the water,
yes.
EP almost fell off the futon laughing.
Dude, with those arms, the arm movements, he was like running like Steven Seagal. It was amazing.
Yeah. Just there were so many out of alignment. Like, why is this in this movie? And it gets just the payoff was constant. It was, even Diabetes was excellent in this movie for the brief moments he appears. I haven't watched this movie in 20 years, and I hate myself for that. I absolutely hate myself that it took this long to rewatch this movie.
I don't feel
because
bad.
It still stands up. I mean, the whole premise of the damn movie is how government is corrupt by people giving them money. Hello,
that's why I didn't find it that funny. It hit too close to home.
Yes, we've had the same problems for 40 years.
Yes. But yeah, it
back then we didn't worry about it because we were
Everybody knew the government was up to something.
We were
Yeah.
young. We were physically fit. We were doing things. We didn't worry about shit like that. And then we got old, and holy shit, what happened?
Yeah,
and we were
no,
like, whatever it takes to beat the Reds. Fuck it.
Yeah, and you know, when we watched Big Trouble in Little China, EP gave it an 8. He gave this movie a 9. And
I'm vindicated.
And I was shocked. I mean, I absolutely see why. I love Big Trouble in Little China, especially for the D&D angle. But I got to tell you, watching this movie again today, I had more fun. So I have to agree with EP on this. And I'm shocked by it. I'm absolutely floored by it, because I would have said prior to today, Big Trouble, hands down, every day of the week.
Yep.
But I laughed so hard watching this movie. Yeah.
Well, it's like I said, it's the closest thing to an American James Bond movie we'll get. And the Bond films of the 70s and 80s, they were half action, half comedy anyway. So
Yeah.
you definitely know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
this was
it has
Roger
that
Moore
feel to
style
it.
Bond.
Yeah, it definitely has a Roger Moore feel to it. Well, that kind of Bond. But yeah, it's pretty.
Oh, and I
Just going with the Roger Moore Bond too, and this is that it's that the action is so absurd that it almost transcends disbelief into the I buy it.
Yes,
Well,
yeah.
you can
Roger Moore Bonds
easily
were too.
exactly. You can easily interchange the fight on the Statue of Liberty with the fight on the Eiffel Tower in View to a Kill.
well,
Yeah.
EP and I had actually, we paused the movie and talked about that fight scene at the Statue of Liberty. Because he questioned me, did that really happen, or was that just made for TV? I'm like, no, it was getting a facelift and everything else done. But we pointed out, he's like, why is Stone hiring these guys to fight and kill Remo? And then the fight action scene happens, and we talked about it, and we're like, you know what? If these guys are construction workers that work in that environment, all their moves seemed real.
Right.
Even as absurd as some of them were, you're sitting there going, these guys know the scaffolding. They know
Yeah.
where these steps are and what they're doing, and they have to deal with it 8-10 hours a day. It felt based in reality. And watching it, I'm going, it's absurd, but I could see someone who has maybe spent 6 months working on the Statue of Liberty and with that scaffolding, knowing where everything is and can get around it quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's that. It's on the cover, and it's kind of like just that whole over the top, again, absurd 80s action movie sequence. But like you were saying, and it didn't feel absurd when you were watching it. It's like you're like going, okay, when the setup's happening, you're like, oh, there's going to be some shit going on here, whatever. And then when you're watching it, the payoff wasn't that it was just constant, like, fight or flight on the scaffolding. Everybody was very tactical in their movements and very, so yeah, that kind of just sapped all the absurdity right out of it. I mean, even Fred Ward, who was the fish out of water on that whole thing, he was still very tactical in how he was moving, but it was more of a figuring it out as he goes rather than knowing the terrain, which is what he was training for all along.
Yeah,
So,
but if you noticed, his was the only character who stumbled in that entire scene because he wasn't familiar with it.
Yeah, he wasn't familiar with it, and also you have to remember he had a almost crippling fear of heights too.
Yeah,
not into the equation. Yeah, he's going to move like a what did they say?
pregnant yak.
Yeah, or club-footed baboon. One of the two.
A baboon with 2 club feet.
breathe.
And of course, last but certainly not least, Orty, your thoughts, sir.
Okay. My highlight of this movie, surprising nobody, is near the end when Remo and Rainier are moving through the high brush, and she has to keep hiking her skirt up. I never felt more Amish in my life. Rainier finna catch a blessing.
Yep.
I just like that.
Yeah, Janeway was showing a little bit of leg there.
Well, that's what I mean. Is that's the first time that I remember seeing that much leg from Mulgrew, and she had some fantastic gams.
Yes.
So yeah. That the other is just the over-the-top racism from Chun, and even Diabetes going, your little slant-eyed buddy's got your number.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about how Chun would be the one to come and kill Remo if everything went south.
So EPS, thank you for bringing that up because I forgot. EP asked the question, who's taking care of him?
Oh, Chun?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's just hired. He's the master. He's the master assassin.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody takes care of him. Because assassination is the greatest of all public.
He probably doesn't know enough to get whacked. Or does he know enough to get whacked?
Yeah, but still. I think he knows more than enough, but
could anybody catch him?
Yeah. He's Chun. Nobody's gonna fuck with Chun. Period.
Yeah. You know who's gonna kill?
You're just gonna say,
you know
okay, let's just hope he doesn't talk.
Okay, so I have
kill Chun. I've got it. I figured out who's gonna kill Chun. Monosodium.
He eats a cheeseburger and dies.
He can't even pronounce it.
So I have a question for you. The scene at the beginning with the ambulance. Was that Chun in disguise in the wheelchair?
I think that setup would have been too prescient, but maybe. No, because it wasn't much long after that he was in the basement. No, there was a whole day after that he was in the basement. So okay, yeah, it could have been.
You know, you just bring that up, and that's something that I've never actually thought about, and it's kind of like baking my noodle as we speak.
Yeah, now I'm gonna have to watch it again after this.
Oh, God damn it!
You're welcome.
See, I'm watching The Professionals in the background right now, so I'm just going to back out of that, and I'm just going to put on Remo again.
You know, that's actually a good idea, because it's just things passed on DS9 right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not the best of
nah,
episodes.
I kind of teased doing a video about it, but it's like, yeah, it's not a favorite episode. It's just there.
I mean, the Wonder
and
Wheel
hijacked for Star Trek.
Yeah. We got to talk about the Wonder Wheel scene too. I remember that being more like him jumping from sliding car to sliding car. Maybe that was another movie. You know, the Ferris wheel?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to think of another movie where that was actually involved in.
I know exactly what you're talking about, Orty. And I can't remember it.
Me. We're having a Mandela effect in real time.
Yes.
No, it's an old movie. It's from the 50s. Orson Welles was in it, and I can't for the life of me remember the name.
Boy, Orson Welles has been coming up a lot tonight.
Yeah. Oh shit! It'll come to me. Hopefully, it'll come to me before the end of the show.
I just like that. Concentrate. This is no time for prayer. When Remo's like,
yes.
It's like, Jesus, this is no time for prayer.
Now, I do have a question, because one of the things I had in the back of my mind while watching this was they just picked a fight with him, just randomly practically kidnapped him, gave him a new face, and then he's just in this organization. Like, the whole thing was a setup?
Yes.
So he had absolutely no say in it. They just picked him, and it's like, hey, you're going to help us. If you don't, you die.
Now you see, you have to remember that this film is based on a series of books.
I found that out last night. 'Cause, like, I said, I found that out last night. 'Cause, like, I said, I found that out last night. 'Cause, like, I said, I found that out last night. 'Cause, like, I said, I found that out last night. 'Cause, like, I said, I found that out last night. 'Cause, like, I said, I found that out last night. 'Cause, like, I said, I found that out last night. 'Cause, like, I said, I found that out last night. 'Cause, like, I said, I found that out last night. 'Cause, like, I said, I found that out last night. 'Cause, like, I said, I found that out last night. 'Cause, like, I said, I found that out last night. 'Cause, like, I said, I found that out last night. 'Cause, like, I said, I found that out last night. 'Cause, like, I said, I found that out last night. 'Cause, like, I said, I found that out last night. 'Cause, like, I said, I found that out
yeah, it's the story
The
has what I think
Destroyer.
about 150, 160 books altogether, and yeah, I remember, when I was a kid and this came out, I had to go to a bookstore and find all. I think I found like maybe 10 of them
Oh
and read
wow.
them before I lost interest and started, trying to find the perfect cologne and be attractive to women. And yeah, that worked out well. But yeah, the books go into a lot more detail about how he's recruited.
Okay, and I kind of watching the beginning of it, I'm like, okay, this is basically the pilot of Knight Rider. The thing with Knight Rider was he was a cop on a job that just went badly and just got picked up. Like this was like completely a setup, so like kind of a different approach.
Yeah, and as much as I love David Hasselhoff, and I will defend Knight Rider to
Well,
my
it's a good
dying
show.
day, Remo is cooler than Knight
Yes.
Rider. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But Remo
That's all
doesn't
there is
have
to
an
it.
evil twin with a mustache.
We don't know that.
That would have been
Right.
something.
There are 150 books.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to start reading them to find out.
Oh, not a mustache, an evil goatee. Excuse me.
I don't know. That mustache Remo had at the beginning of the movie was pretty evil.
Oh, that nose and that
Yeah.
mustache.
was-
Ooh, man.
That was serious porn stash
Yeah, it
right there.
was.
That was.
And I was looking at the Wikipedia page for the books, and I'm reading up on the villains, and it's just unhinged. Like, we have Kali, the Hindu goddess. We got Rasputin, the undead Russian monk. And I'm like, what the hell? We got a Chinese vampire?
The books are
Mhm.
amazing and they're fun. This entire thing was created to be
Yes.
fun. It's something, the books are like something, back in the day you paid 75 cents for a paperback and you read it in 2 nights.
Yeah. Pulp novels.
And, it was just,
Peak Americana.
yeah, it was pulp.
Yeah.
And, it was fun. And then you went ahead and you threw it away or you took it to an old bookstore and you went ahead and you got the next one and boom, boom, boom. It kept going and going and going.
I mean, a good night in
But-
those days was curl of Virginia tobacco smoke, a good cup of coffee, and a pulp novel.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Oh,
But I was
dude.
gonna say, that's what's
Dude,
missing from
that-
movies now, is just fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like there's no like
Thank you.
big message in Remo. They're not trying to make some political statement or anything. It's just a guy fighting a corrupt government. Well, I don't know. Is that a political statement?
It's
A
not a
little bit,
specific
but
one.
yeah.
It's overarching theme, but it's nothing that they're
Yeah.
ramming down your throat constantly.
Right. It's a trope that you get behind. It's like, okay, it's for the story, not that like, oh, this is what this, it's this story that they're referencing, and oh yeah, I watched a movie to get away from some of that. Now here it is right in front of me again.
No, this was
Jingo.
this was peak jingoism in America is good. There's just bad elements in it that we need to root out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And yeah, see, that's the thing. When we were young, that's what we believed, and that's probably what made this movie and those that are like it appealing to us when we were in our late teens, early 20s. But nowadays, there's nothing like that. Absolutely
When you
nothing like that.
approach middle age, there's a tendency towards bruising, my son.
Yeah, exactly. You said it, little father. But I can't think of a film in recent memory that doesn't try to give me some kind of message, as low key as it may be.
Right.
But that's and recently that trailer for the new He-Man movie came out in the last couple of days, and I want to believe that it's going to be a fun and entertaining movie. The trailer looked fun, and then when I found out Jared Leto was playing Skeletor, I'm like, no, fuck this, no,
Yeah.
no.
Hmm.
The guy's got the talent of a fucking, what was it, pregnant yak,
Yes.
or was it club-footed baboon? Yeah, and besides, no one except Frank Langella can be Skeletor. I'm sorry.
Hey,
That's just
he
the way
didn't
things
ask.
are.
He didn't ask to be a bad actor.
He just, yeah, it's natural. It comes to him, you
Yeah.
know,
Well,
like
his
breathing.
problem is
That's
he's
not his
Korean.
fault.
It's
It
not
comes
his
as
fault.
easily to him as breathing does to most of us. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, even the movies that had messages in the 80s. I mean, we'll take the one that had the biggest message. Top Gun, join the Navy.
I gotta sit down and watch that whole movie.
Oh God. Okay,
I've
sorry.
seen,
There's
like,
two
parts of
messages there's two messages in Top Gun. Join the Navy, and here's some low key homoerotica.
And also the point that the female lead, boy, did she not age well.
Oh,
Oh.
good Lord. Oh, that's.
I mean,
almost-
granted, she was like 50 in that movie to begin with, but
that's painful to think about. And Ordy, it should affect you more than
Oh.
most because she was in Witness. She played the Amish woman.
I know.
Yes.
she looked good there.
See, but
There-
that's what I call 80s hot. That's when we thought that like Ellen Barkin was hot too.
Well, yeah.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Ellen Barkin in Buckaroo Banzai is a tough act to follow, really. But and then
and Jennifer with the first
Ivan
Yeah.
Eos.
Join the Navy.
Play it backwards. Join the Navy.
Lieutenant LT Smash. Is superliminal? Hey, you, join the Navy. Yeah, all right. There was a good Kate Mulgrew moment. And this is something I think a lot of shows, like if they try anything like this now, it's going to come off as like really preachy because writing is completely dead. It's something where she's talking to her general and he says something like, I'm not just saying this because you're a woman. And then she returns it back saying, I'm not just saying this because you're a man. Like it comes across as like playful banter and it worked. Like I feel like if you try that now, it's just going to come off like really pandering and patronizing.
It's like 5 minutes before when the lieutenant was hitting on her, and she just nodded. I'll put my foot up, I'll break my foot off in your ass kind of attitude. And it was.
Yeah, because you have to remember, I was in the Army in the 80s, and yeah, I worked for a few female officers, and I saw what happened to them when they tried to get familiar with the young female captain who was commanding the tactical operations center at the time. Yeah, corporal wasn't a corporal for much longer after that.
I mean, but let's face it, women should just stay home and make babies, preferably man-child.
Man-child, yes, exactly. Personally, I've never found it necessary to go past lesson 7, but yeah.
It would be better for you to eat this can than what is inside it.
Yeah, as much as we go on about Fred Ward, and Fred Ward was an amazing actor, God rest him. But
yes, he was.
Yeah, Joel Grey carries this fucking movie.
Oh,
on very small, tiny Asian shoulders. Oh man, he's just so awesome in this.
Yes.
You know what I liked right off the bat? I mean, okay, so this was mid 80s, so we were still dealing with our collective guilt over Vietnam. But the fact that it was like, okay, so here's this, martial arts master. They didn't try to make him Chinese. They didn't try to make him Japanese. The most low key of all Asian nationalities at that time, Korean.
Yes.
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 And everybody in it was a Korean vet. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've seen, his daughter, who instead of fixing her boobs like every other South Korean,
she should have left her nose alone.
Yes.
I still say we got to do Wind sometime just to play the game.
Yeah.
For those of you listening who don't know the game, the movie Wind with Jennifer Grey and Matthew Modine, in the middle of it, she had a nose job. But they didn't film the movie in sequence. So you can watch the movie and go, new nose, old nose. Yeah. Old nose, new nose, old nose, old nose. in every scene. So,
Well, I want to throw something out at you that I think some of you will pick up on. What I love about Joel Gray's performance on this is that he brought it back as an homage, and of all things, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Or if
Okay,
you,
I did not know that.
he was a lizard man kind of like thing in Buffy. And in the episode where Buffy and Dawn's getting bled out, she gets cut, and some of the moves Joel Grey does to cut her were 100% taken from this movie. But as he's standing there dialoguing, he is standing in that same hands behind his back position that he did in this movie all the time. And when he goes to fight Buffy, you see some of the same footwork, same action, same stance. It was 100% an homage to this character. It was magnificent.
See, the thing is, though, you see him in this movie, and it's, for, a man of his age and his size, it's a very physical role.
Yeah.
And you're talking about what he did in Buffy. He was in a movie, Steven Soderbergh's second movie, Kafka, which I have on disc and is very hard to find. But if you do find it, I suggest you watch it because it's fucking awesome. And he plays an office manager in that, and he does the same movements.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't walk; he glides. He keeps his hand behind his back. When he talks to people, he starts tilting his head to the side, ever so slightly. And he's an incredibly physical actor. It's amazing.
it's almost like he made, Remo Williams his defining characteristic for everything after.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Which again speaks to the importance of this film, that this film does not get the respect it deserves, aside from the cult following of our weird little group of turbo nerds. This should be up there with Rocky and fucking Red Dawn for 80s movies.
Exactly.
Oh, crap. Is that Reginald Val Johnson?
Yes, that is. And I'm coming up on that scene right now. And
oh, shit, it is.
Yeah, I told you he was the
ambulance. How did I miss him?
Because you were not in the best of moods, as you said.
Right. Now, that guy in the wheelchair did not look like Chun.
No, that looks like... I know who that guy is, though. He's a character actor. What the hell have I seen him in?
I'm just upset Carl started out as an ambulance worker.
He said, "Where the hell are you going with my ambulance?"
Did I do that?
Oh, jeez.
That just kind of shows that, people in emergency services frequently just change hats.
And yeah. I love that. McCrory's in the back of the ambulance, and he puts the 1911 to the guy's head. And he doesn't have the hammer pulled back. I hate inaccuracy like that. For those of you who don't know, the 1911 is a single action pistol. The gun can't fire unless the hammer's pulled back. But yeah. And here we go.
Well,
he's going after him.
The threat was implied. He wasn't just going to straight up murk him in the front. I mean,
MD coming up with the hits. How funny would it be to see him acting like June in Cabaret? Oh my God.
That'd be fantastic.
Oh my God. Now I got to watch Cabaret again.
No, you know what it would be like? It would be like watching Riverdance. Hands behind his back. Doing
oh my God. Oh my God. Did I ever tell you guys about Blackbird?
No.
Okay. You can't find it streaming anywhere, but there's a film. I'm going to go off topic here for a second. There's a film that is so... Oh my God. It's on YouTube. You can find it. Just type in Blackbird, Michael Flatley. And I hear someone pecking at the keyboard. It's got to be Janelle. Yeah. And Jennifer, if you're listening, this makes Tiptoes look like Battleship Potemkin or Citizen Kane, or dare I say it, Casablanca, because he's trying to knock off Casablanca. This film, Orty, you remember Adam Simon? He did the show with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, does independent films and all that stuff. I told him about this movie, and he literally called me on FaceTime, and it was like, you know, because he's 2 time zones ahead of us. He lives in
We've talked
Brazil,
about this. I
and
remember this.
and yeah, he actually called me. He's like, "You son of a bitch! Why did you make me watch this movie?" I'm like, "I didn't make you do anything, man. I just showed you the door. You're the one who walked through it." And he went on a 15-minute tirade, and it was amazing. And he was just laughing
Whole
the
movie
entire
is on
time.
YouTube.
And he's like, "I have never seen a movie this bad in my entire life, and I've worked in Hollywood." And I'm like, "Dude." He's like, "How do you find this
The
shit?"
full movie is on YouTube.
Yes. So everybody out there, if you want to watch, oh my god, the worst Casablanca / James Bond / something
Yeah,
else.
there's a
I
review of
can't
it
think
right here. Millionaire tries to make a Bond film. It's unintentionally hilarious.
exactly. And dude, the bad guy is Eric Roberts. Come on, you have to fucking watch it.
Oh yeah. No,
Please.
I'm all for this.
Eric Roberts is in everything because everything is Eric Roberts, and it's oh my god, it's so terrible. It's amazing. And I want to do a show on it, but I don't think anyone's ready for that.
I am.
Okay, well, we promised the fans. You know, we did the poll. This one came out on top. So next week we're going to do Kung Fu Hustle,
Okay.
which is another amazing movie. And yeah, MD, you have to see it. And yes, Jennifer, you have to see it because Tiptoes. And you're going to throw another tweet and says, "I hate you." And that's okay. I welcome everyone.
She's going to say she hates you more.
You know, like I told Adam, I just showed you the door. You people are the ones walking through it. You know?
See, I just look at the door and I'm like, nah. That involves work.
It's like, no, that door looks a little too spicy. Yeah.
I'm gonna walk through the DS9 door again. Because of course I am.
We talked about the Statue of Liberty scene, but we can't not talk about this movie without the whole final payoff.
Yes. The whole payoff. What was the name of the place? Fort Baxter, I think.
I thought it was Mount Promise, and I'm like, is
Mount
that Mount
Promise? Fort Baxter or something?
Because I was like, is that the Mount?
It was Mount Hideaway.
Don't I wish it was Mount Hideaway? And here comes Michaela out of nowhere.
She lived.
And here comes Yvette with her Walther PPK.
Here's Cowboy B Cop. And Based Hector.
And here's the dog, and she's holding a ferret. Oh my god, it's so cute.
No, she's holding the dog.
Yes.
All
the
three of
turtle,
those dogs.
snake.
Oh, Skate Town,
Hedgehog.
USA. Oh, dude, this Blackbird makes Skate Town, USA look like something better than Skate Town, USA.
Besides, if we're gonna do a skateboard movie, we got to do Gleaming the Cube.
Oh God, yes.
MD.
Oh, dude,
He
I
wants
think
to awkwardly flirt with Janeway like Remo.
Absolutely.
the yellow
So,
game.
so
boy.
or
Yes.
the payoff.
Yeah. Okay. I know I already talked about, Janeway hiking up her skirt and Finna catching a blessing. But I mean, using Patrick Kilpatrick's Tiffany tooth to cut the glass,
Yes.
jump through it from the gas chamber,
was a stroke of
and then
fucking
doing the
genius.
finger trick through the gas mask to off him was just.
And amazingly enough, that was the only real violence in this film.
Yes.
Yeah, the movie was kind of mild. I'm surprised it's PG-13 because I would have guessed like PG, other than when the one guy got shot in the back.
It was
See a little
PG-13
blood.
because of Mulgrews gams.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Now, to be fair, in Voyager, I think at one point she did have her top off.
She did.
Yep.
I mean, allegedly. God, I answered that too quickly, didn't I?
Yeah, you jumped right on that one. You're quick.
I think
You're
she was
pretty quick
going on like
fact check
a.
there, Jeff.
I think she was going on like a vision quest or something to help Kess, and yeah, at one point she has her top off.
No, she did that several times because she was wearing like a very tight-fitting tank top during
Yeah.
one of the Year from
Yeah.
Hell episodes.
Yeah, it was Year from Hell. Or
Yeah.
it was also the one with the giant mutant wasp ones too. She had
Oh
her-
yeah, she had the tank top.
she had the tank top and that too, running around with a rifle in the
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, 'cause a woman with a tank top and a phaser compression rifle just.
But the whole log sequence too. Well, one, the radio communications between Redwood and
Yeah,
Juniper,
between
whatever.
base and the element, yeah,
Yeah,
it's just.
yeah, and but the
Not
log,
our coordinates, you idiot.
Such horrible radio discipline. Oh my god.
yeah, you appear to be heading north, not us.
But Vincent, my older sister, who I forget how old you are.
59.
Okay, so my older sister is a year older than you. Served in the Army as a communications engineer.
Yeah, so did I at one point. UHF operator. Yeah.
Yep. And she
We
got the
love
rank of
UHF.
sergeant. And she would tell me the stories of how stupid some of the people sounded. So to me, this was believable.
Yeah, it is. You would not believe what you hear on a radio net. Seriously. It's the sheer idiocy. The lack of-
Maserati coming out of your asses.
Exactly.
Way the hell out at Pearl.
Yeah, now I'm wondering if Vincent tells me he trained at Fort Dix and went to Fort Benning, I'm sitting there, I'm thinking there's a greater than 0% chance he actually knows my older sister.
No, I did my comms training at Fort Gordon in Georgia, and then I went to Fort Benning. But yeah,
So did she.
okay.
So, yeah, there's a greater than 0% chance you may actually know my older sister.
It's a small world, dude.
Yes.
I caught up with people that when I went through basic training in 1986. I went through at Fort Bliss, Texas, back when they still had a training battalion there.
Okay.
And my initial assignment was in air defense. I was a man-pads operator, Stinger missiles. And then I went into communications, and I stayed in there for about 6 years. And then I went into the medical field, and I stayed there until I got out. But
Alan.
So yeah, if you know of a 5 foot tall communications person for the first name of Robin, that would be my sister.
I don't know, but the odds are better than fair.
Yes.
Yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning, could be like going, "Fuck, I do know her."
Mm-hmm.
Now you gotta ask your sister if she remembers Vin.
Oh, I don't talk to that cunt. Sorry.
And that's the payoff. See,
But the log ride.
This
And-
show, people, keeps you on your toes. Keeps you on your toes.
I mean, the log ride to take out the big bads at the end. I just,
Oh yeah.
that was, I mean, again, getting back to that was pure Roger Moore Bond.
Yeah. EP was yelling at it.
From the point when he just lands on the, when they're doing artillery all around him, and then there's all the, flotsam and jetsam of broken branches and pine needles all over the place.
Yeah.
He lands on that. Is like, ooh, that was a fortuitous soft landing. Kind of. He gives the look, almost breaking the fourth wall that they just hung a lantern on it that he found. He landed on the one soft spot, and then the tree gets drug out from him from the logging operation, which a logging operation right next to an artillery. Anyway, and then doing the hanging log thing for way too long, but had excellent payoff on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That kind of reminded me of that one obstacle in Ninja Warrior where they're hanging
Mhm.
on to the
Yes.
log and then drop down.
It would not surprise me that they got it from this movie.
EP may have made a comment along the lines of, "Aim, you stupid stormtrooper. You could probably hit him."
Yeah. Especially
Well,
with
that's
the
just-
big
I mean-
machine gun.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, you have to remember
doing bark
that
with a 50 cal.
yeah,
I mean, a belt-fed
a belt-fed gun is not made for accuracy. It's made to put a
No.
specific volume of fire downrange.
But
That-
I mean, I watched a documentary where a Air Force major split a log in half with a P90.
Yeah, that was a
About the
great,
same size.
great
yeah,
documentary.
and also
Drink.
the very famous and legendary Marine Corps sniper Carlos Hathcock actually put a scope
Yes.
on an M2 50 caliber machine gun and
Yes.
actually effectively engaged the target successfully.
Yeah, because the dumbass stood up.
Yeah. And that to me is just absolutely fucking amazing. But then he was an amazing man, so yeah.
Mhm.
For those of you who haven't seen, the Fat Electrician did a whole show on him.
And recreated the shot.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have to watch that. I didn't know they
The shot through the scope, they recreated it because Mythbusters said it couldn't be done.
Oh fuck Mythbusters.
So yeah, a group of the guys got together and first shot did it.
So the premise of Chun and Remo Williams, it's the whole perfect assassination where, you know, they died in their Napoleon died in his sleep. Well, no, he didn't. And so in this one, you're wondering how are they going to pull this off with all the gunfire and everything, and there being multiple people and blah 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 blah. Takes the giant log, drops it onto another bundle of logs, not sticks, and those sticks roll down the hill, take out the Jeep, and so it looks like they all died in a car crash. Great. Then the big bad gets up, does the whole shooting at Remo dodging it like Chung, and throws him over the Jeep. Uses his now hardened fingers from the Korean fingerboard to do the two sticks thing, lighting a twig on fire, throws it into the obligatory trench of gasoline that appears in every 80s movie.
Right.
And
My oily rags.
yes.
Can we talk about the tune in the truck?
Yes.
Korean door handles do not break.
Yes.
Oh Jesus.
EP laughed so hard because when McGrew comes around and sees him, she gives once again throughout the movie the perfect what the fuck face, dead delivery, accurate, perfect, and it really never gets mentioned again. They just move on. Freaking brilliant, the timing and the facial expressions of this movie.
There really were. And you talk about the what the fuck face with the dogs too. Again, Bond absurdity, but just that whole oh fuck. You know, it's like, yeah, try and get me up here, you little bastards.
Right.
Okay.
So I've only ever seen one actress do this as well as what was delivered in this movie. And yes, I'm going to bring up Star Trek because I may have said this to a certain actress in Deep Space Nine to her face. That's the rest of the story will be for another show. That the quality of her acting is not by her being pretty, which she is. It's not about her delivery. It's about her facial and her eye expressions.
Yeah.
And that her eyes deliver the story that many actors and actresses cannot. And this movie reminded me that when you get the proper facial expressions, it speaks volumes.
Yes, absolutely.
God,
I
I love
do.
Jen
Hit
Siegel.
it
It's
from Mars,
subtle.
send you
It's
over
subtlety.
the moon with one raised eyebrow.
Well, even when she says like there's coffee in that nebula, and then she has that slight eyebrow twitch, and it just adds so much to the character, and it's so subtle.
Yeah. God, I wish I had a tape of me asking her that sitting next to James Doohan.
Well, that should tell everybody in the audience if you're going to conventions, bring a recording device.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
But don't do it for Will Wheaton, otherwise he'll charge you $50.
No.
Yes.
I'm still pissed
And
off
see,
about
we
of Will Wheaton autographing a first run, first edition, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, Deities and Demigods in the Conan section, talking about things that didn't occur in D&D until 5th edition.
Yep.
That's because he's a twat, and that's why he blocked me when he was still on Twitter. I said,
Oh, he blocked everybody.
yeah, I said something to the effect of having to do shit to earn table money at your next convention. And yeah, he didn't take that well. So
I mean, the
Big
question
surprise
is,
when Will.
I was gonna say the question is that book worth more than the picture of Sean Connery signed by Roger Moore?
That book, I mean, to the
Went
right
down in
collector, is
value.
probably worth more than Will Wheaton's entire career.
yeah,
Fair.
But being surprised that Will Wheaton blocks you on social media is being surprised to find corn nibbits in your shit the next day.
yeah, or peanuts. We would have accepted
Or peanuts. Yes.
I mean, you chew peanuts, but somehow they end up coming out whole. Who knew?
Right.
There's a little
Blame
elf.
CERN.
There's a little elf in your colon that reassembles them.
Thankfully, it doesn't reassemble the whole cob.
We are members of the Peanut Guild.
Oh Jesus! If only we had done that during the Wizard show. Follow the colon.
You know, the one should comment that just kind of flew over my head. I had to back up. I mean, it didn't fly. I just kind of felt like I missed it, and I had to back up. Was the trained mind does not need a watch. Watches are a confidence
Yes.
trick.
Right.
Yes. That was a killer line.
Let's see. The part of the movie I'm at is we must sweat the evil of the hamburger from your body.
Dude. All right. Everybody knows that this film comes from a series of books. Now, I went on Ocean of PDF, to look for a couple of books, and I found one, and it's called "The Way of the Assassin: Words of Love, Life, and Death" from Chun, Master of Senanju.
Nice.
And I'm going to drop, as soon as the show's over, I'm going to drop a tweet with the link in there. It has such hits as, let's see, "A close second is not a desirable place to be in a battle to the death." He makes a good point. "When a fool is happy, wise men shudder." "Small errors left unchecked grow into large errors. Large errors are what fatalities are made of." Holy shit! This
reads like Sun Tzu.
Exactly. It's like 150 pages of that, and I have to read every fucking one of them. I haven't got a chance to read the whole thing yet.
And that's one of the things we talked about after the movie was there's a lot of one-liners that make you laugh, and I'm absolutely in love with Jennifer right now for that comment.
Yes. We need to find out more. We may have to let Jennifer guest on the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the supposed one-liners were so factually truthful in depth that it's amazing when you take a look at them, because they sound funny, but they hit home runs a lot with what their meaning is.
Well, I mean, even it's like the comedy gag where Chun goes, "Put your hands on top of your head." So Remo's holding him up there. He kicks him in the crotch and then goes, "I didn't tell you to keep him there."
Yes.
Oh God, I want to be a crotchety old master type when I'm like 70 or 80. I so want to do that.
Oh, here we got one from Chun. "I can say rat droppings. That doesn't mean I want to eat them."
Right.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, KLRN with the Will Wheaton in the chat.
Yeah, that was me. She said Will Wheaton. I'm like, Will Wheaton?
Will.
It's a cool whip. Who doesn't like cool whip?
In Green Acres, every time Oliver said wheat.
Jeez. I don't know. You haven't seen 90% of any films, but you know what Green Acres is. Holy shit.
Because my mom loves Green Acres. I mean, I know Andy Griffith and Beverly Hillbillies too.
Oh, jeez. But
I'm only vaguely aware of Gomer Pyle. I don't think I've ever sat down to a full episode.
yeah, you're not really missing much.
Just Pyle.
Yeah, that's basically it for half an hour. Pyle.
Yeah. No, you think that they're just kind of like taking the piss. No, that's the actual show.
Yeah, it is.
Then there's Petticoat Junction.
Also liked the traffic controlled cop in this too.
Yeah.
Oh God, yes.
Whatever happened to police courtesy and that kind of stuff? We saved that crap for the Upper East Side.
Oh yes.
And also another bit of trivia. Ordy, do you remember who George Coe is? He played the general in this film, but he also played someone who you quote on an almost regular basis.
I'm trying to think of what it might be from.
We talked about it today. King Zambezi rifles.
Oh, right. Oh,
yes.
God, that's right. He played fucking Woodhouse.
He was the voice of Woodhouse on Archer. Yes.
Fuck, I forgot about that. No, it's like, I remembered him from Mighty Ducks, and I remembered him, from
from that thing he was in.
Yeah. No, it's Oh, the Head Office. Head Office. He was. You still have to see Head Office.
I have it in my queue.
I'm going to insist you move it to the top of your queue.
I found it on YouTube. So yes, when we get done with the show and I throw it that Chun book link, I will put it on and watch it.
If we did Head Office, then we would stop hearing LA story shit.
That might be a worthy trade-off, I think.
Yeah, but you need to watch it first just so you can get on my level. Scrub.
Okay. Wow. That was
Jeff, have you seen Head Office?
We got the lieutenant trying to hit on Kate Mulgrew right now.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. That was harsh, Shorty. That hurt me.
I mean, you just... How could you not have seen Judge Reinhold's finest performance?
Oddly enough, I'm not really a fan of Judge Reinhold because I served in Germany with his cousin.
See, it is a small world.
But
Jane Seymour, my friend.
The Reinholds are, assholes.
Well, with a name like Reinhold.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I mean, might as well be Rotsburg.
You're a woman here. What's this?
But anyway, final
Ava
thought.
much better than Zsa Zsa. I'm gonna say it.
Oh, absolutely, without question. Ava is light years ahead of Zsa Zsa. But
Zsa Zsa was on an episode of Mr. Ed, and yeah, she looks like Ava, has a lower voice, but yeah, Ava's probably the better actress.
Yes. Okay.
Actress.
All right, we've got a lockdown. I think we just need to put our heads together, find out when she can come on the show, and yeah, we're gonna hear the Will Wheaton story. Will Wheaton. But yeah, we can do it next week. If you're up for it, Jennifer, we can do it next week. We'll talk about Kung Fu Hustle for a little bit because it's not going to generate this kind of buzz. It's not. It's certainly no Remo Williams. It's a good film, but we'll talk about it and then we'll set some time aside and you can share the Will Wheaton story because everybody wants to hear about Will Wheaton. I think. I don't know. Do you guys want to hear about Will Wheaton?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay.
I don't have to talk about Terry Farrell. I'm good.
There was the time I accidentally snubbed Gates McFadden.
Yeah, you told us about that. That was horrible.
I felt so bad. So if Gates ever hears this, I'm sorry. I thought if I talked to you, I had to buy something.
Yeah, she's a fan of the show.
Yeah.
She's
Gates
like,
called-
ooh, I hate that Janelle was. She made that video about Sub Rosa.
I'll never live that
Gates,
down.
call me. I got some candles.
They're scented.
Like dead men.
And ribbed for her pleasure.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my God! I only wish that she would have gone on tour with Patrick Stewart when he was doing the one-man version of Christmas Carol.
Oh,
Oh God, that was harsh. But
If you have split personality, can you technically do a one-man show? Asking for a friend.
Yes.
yes.
I mean, look
And the
at
thing
Goldie
is-
Cotton Waltz.
Oh, jeez. But anyway, where was I going? Yeah, final thoughts. Janelle.
Kate Mulgrew with long hair is better than Kate Mulgrew with short hair.
Agree to disagree, but you're entitled to your opinion.
Bun Janeway all the way. Captain
It's not often you
Funway.
get two good buns on a screen, so
Yeah, this is true. She went
But,
topless on the show. How come she never went pantsless? You know?
Well, you got the leg
Yeah,
shot.
Yeah. Well, in this, I mean, was there a leg shot in Voyager? Because I'm going to rewatch the series if so.
She was in a bathtub at one point, but you don't
It's
see anything.
not- no. Yeah.
There's one episode you see Chakotay's butt, but
No,
that ain't bringing in the fellas.
no, we need a scene like the decon scene from the pilot or the
No.
Enterprise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, rub me
Like,
down with
Doctor, are you sure this is necessary?
rub me down with KY and say it's decontaminant. Yes.
But final thoughts for Remo. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Probably need to watch it again when I'm feeling not quite under the weather. But
this you'll watch again, but not Big Trouble.
Yeah.
yeah.
Or LA Story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, LA Story, I just didn't get it.
Okay, so what you need to do is research all of Los Angeles history from 1983 to 1992. Immerse yourself in the culture. Watch everything that came out of Hollywood at that point, and then watch LA Story again, and you'll love it.
Are you sure?
No.
yeah, I was gonna say even 50-50 odds on that one.
No, the definitive Los Angeles movie that she needs to watch is Zorro the Gay Blade, since it does take place in the village of Los Angeles.
Oh, I just
Yes.
went through that 10-episode arc of Dynasty with George Hamilton, where
So
he
the
played like
perfect
a
time for it.
stalker kidnapper.
Okay, see, here's the thing. George Hamilton was a far more brilliant comedic actor than he was a serious actor.
Yeah.
This man had comic timing like you would not believe. And
Absolutely.
I do not say that lightly.
Hmm.
No,
He
I
was-
mean that's
he was an
it's
extremely
actually his underrated
funny man.
talent.
He was an extremely funny man. Well,
Hmm.
is an extremely funny. He's still
Yeah.
I was
alive.
gonna say he's
Yeah.
still around, I think.
Oh yeah, he's in his late 80s, I believe. Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
ladies, he's single.
And he still looks good for being in his late 80s. Yeah.
Especially, he still looks good for being in his late 80s and perpetually tan.
Exactly.
Yeah, you would think the tanning would age him.
No. For some reason it doesn't, because most elderly celebrities who tan, they look like old shoes.
Oh,
He
yeah.
doesn't.
Fine
The old
Corinthian
leather.
He doesn't. He looks
Yes.
like a guy with a really good tan. He's always been a guy with a really good tan. And I want to know his
To
fucking
the point
secret.
you would think that he's Latin descent. He's not. He's just tans really well.
If he dyed his hair black, he probably could still pass as a fairly young guy. I'm looking at this picture from 2023.
He could probably do Zorro the Gay Blade 2 if he dyed his hair black.
Yeah,
Yes.
Make that happen, Hollywood. Make it happen.
exactly.
God, you think of
You
all
still
sequels
have
that could
I mean,
do that
Hollywood's
one.
throwing out how many sequels to stuff that we didn't ask for? You might as well do that.
Exactly. But yeah, they couldn't make that movie today.
They couldn't.
Oh,
make that.
no.
No, because
No, in
they-
fact, the
they-
way that they rat holed it away to where it's really hard to find. I mean,
yeah, I bought it on disc. I got an all-region disc from Australia. It took 2 weeks to get here.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It is. You cannot find it streaming anywhere. You have to buy a physical copy of it. But since I have an all-region disc, it's easy to rip. So if I can find some DVD ripping equipment, I will definitely. Oh, yeah. That goes without saying. Jen, as usual, speaks for all of us. He doesn't look like a catcher's mitt.
I mean, it depends what angle you put him in.
Yeah. He does not look like the pair of Ferragamos that I have in the closet.
But yeah, Remo Williams would probably watch again when I'm not as under the weather.
Okay, and that's about as good an endorsement as you're going to get from Janelle.
Well, and the other thing is too, like, if I see a movie, like, even if it's really good, I'll come out of it being like, yeah, that was good. But it eventually, like, my appreciation for movies grows over time. So ask me about like 3 months from now what I think of this movie.
Okay, fair enough.
LA Story still the same though. I didn't get it. And Dead Air.
You know what? On the other end, she may like Roxanne because it doesn't have all the
Roxanne
90s LA contextual context.
You don't have to put on the red light.
Yeah, it's
sorry.
No. That's everybody does that.
Yeah, you're
nobody
required.
can sing like Sting.
Well, I don't know. I found that the older he gets, the worse his voice sounds. But yeah, they recommended it.
My family
still better than Getty.
Yeah, they recommended his new release for me on Spotify, and I listened to 2 songs, and I'm like, sorry, brother. I love the hell out of you back in the 80s, but yeah, this isn't doing it for me.
Hey,
so.
Desert Rose is a masterpiece.
And once again, my finger hovers.
Oh, come on. That was a good song.
I just developed an eye twitch.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to tell you something, Janelle. With Sting's vast repertoire, because he's done many albums. His first 4 are the only ones you really need to have, and that's it.
Yep.
Dream of the Blue Turtles, Nothing Like the Sun, Soul Cages, and 10 Summoner's Tales. Those are the only Sting albums you need. And everything else you can just toss by the wayside.
And you can stop with the Police after Synchronicity. So
I was gonna say, does that include his work with the Police?
No, not at all. But to me, the best Police album will always be Ghost in the Machine.
Good one.
Yeah. You know, fun story I heard in an interview with Joe Strummer a while back. They were talking about the Police, and he was talking about how the Police, the Clash, and the Sex Pistols were all coming up together. They were all playing the same clubs and everything together. The Police got discovered first and pulled the ladder up behind them.
Ooh.
Yeah, they did.
Well, in fairness, they were better.
They put on an incredible live show.
Mm-hmm.
Because the actual Synchronicity tour movie that they put out in, I think it was 86, they did 3 shows in a row at the Omni in Atlanta. They filmed the 3rd show. I was there. It was fucking amazing. And yeah. Well, shit. I'm old. That just tells everybody that I'm old.
I'm old, you're old, everybody's old.
No, Jen, we just answered that, but no, it doesn't include his work with the Police. Most of the Police albums are good, but Ghost in the Machine is great. So, yeah. And okay, Jeff, final thoughts.
Love this movie. Absolutely love this movie. There is very few flaws for such a fun 80s film, notwithstanding the 80s TV music, which was a distraction for me.
Yeah.
Why this never
Orange Whip
never got anything else after it is devastating. And the fact that we can't use any of the material until like 2050 pisses me off.
Yeah, and the amazing thing is, this film did really good at the box office.
Yes. God, this would be.
Oh, but
So-
Al, Seabreeze for me, please.
No, it's a Blues Brothers reference.
Yeah, I
Orange
know.
Whip. Okay.
Orange Whip.
I
We quote that around the house.
I was not expecting EP to like it, and the fact that he scored it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid when I suggested this movie because let's be honest, a lot of the material is dated.
But yet, oddly,
You know,
it isn't.
that's
No,
it's
I
because
never got that impression.
it's because of the well, I don't think the material, but the actors. Like right now, I'm watching
Yeah.
William Hickey with the ring
Yeah.
toss thing, and
Oh yeah, I'm there too.
yeah,
But
and
yeah,
things like that dated a little bit.
Oh
but
no, I
I
meant
was
the
worried
Wonder
that
Wheel.
and this is someone who only watches movies when I bring them out and we watch them together. So he doesn't see a lot, but he's on YouTube constantly. He sees all the new stuff, and honestly, what I judge is by walking into his room or walking by it, the number of laughs I hear him from watching anything on YouTube or bits and pieces. Seriously, between the last two movies, I have not heard this kid laugh as much as I have. to the point where I said, "Hey, at 3:00 today, let's watch this movie." At 1:15, he came out and goes, "Dad, let's go ahead and start watching it now."
Nice.
So he was engaged in it. He was like, "Okay, let's make it." And as Vincent and Orty have gotten to know after one little brief session with him, the kid is pretty intelligent.
No,
So
he's not pretty intelligent. He's very fucking intelligent.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
yeah.
He's,
So
he's awesome.
he picks up on a lot of stuff. Like I said, I give him a little bit of warning that, hey, some of this material is going to sound racist, but it's intentionally so. At least from my point of view in this movie, it was intentionally so. A little bit of sexist, once again, intentionally so.
Mm.
And it never bothered him. He laughed at all at moments that I just it warmed my heart. And part of this, I mean, this came out in what, 85, filmed in 83.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, I was 14 when I first saw this. So the fact he's only 3 years older, I want to say our mentality was kind of the same. He's a little more mature than I was at that age, but the fact he picked up on so much and laughed and it was such a fun movie to watch together that yeah, this is the best movie I've watched in a long time. Again.
And finally, Orty. Final thoughts.
Oh man, what can you say about Kate Mulgrew's legs? I mean,
Audie,
No,
you're being kind of fresh right now.
this was
Sorry.
this was just good 80s fun. And I had to look it up now while we were talking about it. It grossed $3 million in its opening weekend, and it capped out at 14. And the screenwriter, he said he would have rather had Ed Harris than Fred Ward. He said Fred Ward's a good actor, but not leading material.
Oh,
Because Ed Harris was everywhere because of the fucking right stuff at that time.
yes.
Yeah,
But no, this was
before you continue. Compare Ed Harris dancing in Creepshow to Fred Ward.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Oh,
you can
no
find it on YouTube. Just look for it. But yeah, please continue.
No, this was just, I was like Jeff. I hadn't seen it in about 20 years, and I was afraid that I had more nostalgia for the movie than the quality of the movie deserved. And I was happy to say I was completely wrong all the way through it. I was laughing through it. I didn't feel like I needed to stop to go have a cigarette. I wrote it all the way through the way I did in the theater when I was a kid.
Mm.
And it was just it's just good fun. And there was a lot of member berries that were brought up with it too, from 85 and all that when I was watching it. And when, my friends and I would, when it was on HBO every 15 minutes and and on VHS, my friends, I just watched this religiously, more so than we ever watched Commando or anything like that.
Yeah.
This one's just, so it just, and the one thing it really didn't strike me until we were talking about it tonight, there's next to no violence in it,
Yeah.
which was weird for an action movie.
There's only 2 violent scenes. There's the one where they're in the swamp and the soldier's rifle malfunctions.
Yeah.
Right.
And he gets there's some face gore. And then when he kills Diamond Tooth in the lab, and that's it.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought
and
this
actually-
movie
and-
is pretty mild.
Yeah, and the only thing I can think of, it probably was one of the first movies to get a PG-13 rating, and the reason why it rated it was language.
Yeah.
Oh.
Except for the face score and the kill shot.
And the
But, I mean,
mulgrew
yeah,
leg.
The mulgrew leg.
legs. And she finna catch a blessing. But yeah, it's just good, solid fun. And I hope everybody who is listening out there who rewatched it with us continues to push it and spread it, because giggity. Because it's just, this movie deserves more love than it gets. It deserves more, respect than it gets.
And I wanted to add on, Joel Grey is the star of this, but in second place, can we give a hallelujah to those frickin' dogs?
Yes.
Right?
My God, did they steal every scene that they were in?
Well, and not just that, but again, you have to cast back to the 80s when Dobermans were the dog. They were the guard dog.
They were the dog du jour.
Yeah.
Basically.
And,
If it didn't have quicksand, it had a Doberman. And this movie sort of gave us both with the cement scene.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and that with the Dobermans too is because the Dobermans were so versatile in the 80s. They could, in one movie be the absolute villains, and then in the next one in the heroes. And in this one, it was Dobermans are smart as fuck. They have figured out how to do safety ladders. They figured out how to tightrope walk and stairs, non-carpeted stairs. Because if you've ever tried to get a dog up or down stairs that aren't carpeted,
Yes,
or at least solid,
yeah, it's like herding cats.
Yeah. The
So-
Dobermans were
I just
like
meant when you have like an
modern
older dog
Belgian,
falling down.
Belgian Malinois. That's what they used Dobermans back in the 80s as.
yeah, or Yorkies, or
Yeah.
not Yorkies.
Just imagine Doberman Park.
Yeah,
Yes.
the
horse.
Steven Seagal running, Jennifer, that was Chun at the end of the movie when he was running across the lake. Just watch his arms. It's absolutely amazing. But for me, final thoughts on the movie. We talk about the Dobermans, we talk about Chun and about Remo, but there is one character in the first 2/3 of this movie, and no one ever gets it, but it's the city of New York.
Mm,
This is New York as everybody remembers it.
the Twin Towers.
The Twin Towers,
Yeah.
Coney Island, the Statue of Liberty, and yeah,
Clean streets.
it's as much a character in this film as the other people, and it's a shame, because they say
Yeah.
we can't have that kind of life again,
Yeah.
Mm.
but that's neither here nor there. And yeah, I may be looking at it through member berries or nostalgia eyes, but that's how I feel about it.
Well, I won't lie. The scene at the beginning with the boat going under the bridge and you see the Twin Towers in the background.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there
Yeah.
going, oh, okay.
I mean, it was the Statue of Liberty scene, and I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what?
I
That's
didn't find this movie dated at all. Well,
And of course, since we bring up New York, Jennifer's going to bring up the Jets. Yeah, just like Janelle's going to bring up The Simpsons or Star Trek. So yeah, awesome.
Well, yeah, no, he had a
only
what was it?
camouflage.
It was I'm trying to think. Was it a Jets that the cop had in his cop car, the coffee cup holder?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. So,
no pizza.
but one thing,
Gosh.
talking about that too, during that opening scene when I saw the Twin Towers and the boat going under the bridge and everything, the first thing that popped into my head was something that I had noticed back when we watched Hard Ticket to Hawaii. Nobody's gonna be wearing fucking seatbelts in this.
Yeah. Yeah. Why did
Yeah,
his
nobody
Why did
ever
his
did.
head smash into the windshield? No seatbelt.
Yep.
Yeah,
Dude,
awesome.
It's
God bless New Hampshire.
no seatbelts. We die like
God
real
bless
men.
New Hampshire.
I was like,
love
I
New
know
Hampshire.
here legally you have to wear seatbelts, otherwise the cops will give you a ticket. Yeah.
Well, thankfully, here in the Commonwealth, they can't give you a ticket, but if they stop you, they can cite you
Oh.
for it. So,
God
yeah.
bless New Hampshire. Let's pour one out for the free state where you don't have to wear seatbelts except for your car beeping all the frickin' time, and you don't even have to ride a motorcycle with a helmet. God, New Hampshire used to be great.
You have to wear goggles when you're on the motorcycle?
Nope.
My favorite thing about New Hampshire was the old George Carlin bit where he would talk
Yeah, we
about how
don't
New
have helmet
Hampshire's
laws here in
license
the
plate
Commonwealth
says,
either.
live free or die, and Idaho's license plate says famous potatoes, and somewhere between those two license plates, the truth lies.
Yep.
That sounds like an episode of Jux.
Previously on juxtaposition.
Previously on Juxtaposition. Did you guys use that last night? I fell asleep.
No, I don't think we did.
No, you
'cause
didn't.
This was all new material.
Okay.
This was,
Damn it, I made a new recording.
no, but last night was a primer, so we didn't. It wasn't like I mean, we had kind of circled the drain on a couple of the topics before, but we had never done that topic before. So,
Okay.
but like when we do it again, because it's probably going to be the Juxtober, it'll absolutely get used every break, and I'm sure it'll get used a lot before too.
Jesus. Oh, absolutely. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be all for this evening. I would like to thank Orty. I would like to thank Janelle. I would like to thank Jeff for joining me. I would like to thank Guy Hamilton for directing such an awesome fucking movie.
Absolutely.
And I would like to thank all of you who joined us in chat and all of you out in the world who listen to us on a regular basis. And believe me, that means more to me than you can ever possibly know. So we're going to be back next week. We're going to do Kung Fu Hustle, which is another amazing film. And hopefully Jennifer can join us and tell us the Will Wheaton story. But for now, we're going to end it with... we're just going to end it.
Jeff, you got a show tonight?
But in the words of the late, great Vincent Price... Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Holy shit. I was in such a hurry to leave. I neglected pimping my friend's shit. Jeff, do you got a show tonight?
Power willing, yes.
I'm sorry. I was
30 minutes.
I was doing that. Plus I was hungry too. I've got chicken wings waiting for me.
I got chicken legs.
No orange whip, unfortunately. Orty, where can we find you?
This is my light week. You can find me Wednesday night on Rick and Orty, and then you can find me back here next week with you. And you can find me on Twitter as Ordnance Packard, surprisingly still. Probably
Sweet.
fighting with more AR-15 retards because holy shit.
Oh God, I hope so. Because yeah, your fights get me through the day. I love it. Seriously. I'm like, yeah, I can't do that shit. I get pissed off at people and I block them, but Orty never blocks people. Orty just goes at it with a hammer and tongs. He gives zero fucks, and I love him for it.
In this instance, I have blocked people because he has got so much Aspie going for him. He's come at me with 15 alt accounts right now. So
Oh my God, you like made coffee come out of my mouth. You said Aspie, and I was like, that is fucking awesome. Janelle, where can
you
we
can find
you?
me on the YouTubes, on the Twitters, on the Instagram, if that's your thing, just at Janelle Waz. Check out my YouTube channel where I talk Star Trek, video games, and whatever. And I started doing a gaming stream on Tuesdays at 5 o'clock. So right now I'm playing Star Trek The Next Generation on the Sega Genesis. If that's your thing, stop by, play a sounder, and yell at me in the chat. Maybe declare war on the Romulans. I don't know.
Yes, your chat nearly started a war with the Romulans,
And then,
the
Romulan ship just left, and it's like, well, we're like insulting them.
Anticlimactic. See, if it was the Klingons, there would have been a fight. It would have been awesome. But
even if it was the Packlids, it would have been a fight.
After a while, well. I just started like blowing
it
up the
go
ships or
faster.
just straight up warping past them.
No, I'm serious. You come
We
across
are
the
not-
apocalypse, just
we are not
fucking
smart.
space them, nuke those. Make ship go. Fuck you.
Make it go
Like,
faster.
sucks to be you then.
We are not smart.
Fuck those whole ass Robin.
And you can
F's in
find
the chat.
you can find me here every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern on the Vincent Charles Project. You can also find me at Twitter at YesThatVCharles. And once again, thank you to all my guests, all of the people in chat. We love you to death. And all of you listening out there, thank you so much. You people are amazing. And in the words of the late, great Vincent Price, a man who